So you guys know I went to the Guardians and Padres series, so I was able to see Brandon Drury get hosed live by the umpire. That ball wasn't even close to being a strike. I don't understand why the umpire immediately ejected him. And the same thing sort of happened with Nolan Arenado, although this was on a check swing. Nolan got tossed way too quick. So if you're a fan of the robot umpire idea, the last 48 hours, it kind of bolstered your case because umpires have been awful. What's up, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. If this is your first time on the channel, we pretty much do this every single day. Now, before we talk about the games from yesterday, I do want to do some housekeeping and talk about the things that I did miss. So we can't talk about things that I missed without starting right here. I don't know whether or not I should be completely taken back because of this man's 180 IQ, or if I should be completely terrified. I don't know what I should think. Albert Pujols hit home run number 693 for his career, so he is now just 7 home runs away from that elusive 700 club. So let me know in the comments, do you think that he's gonna get there by the end of the season? Let's say he ends at 698. Do you think he'll come back in 2023? If I'm Albert, I'm coming back 100% as long as I get to face lefties all the time. So we know that Albert Pujols, the machine, is a former LA Angel. And speaking of the Angels, it looks like they're about to get sold. Artie Moreno, one of the worst owners in pro sports in my opinion, the same guy who once nixed a Jock Peterson and Ross Stripling deal. Both of those guys have been playing very well in 2022. It looks like his reign over Anaheim is officially over, and Angels fans, Christmas has come early because he's not good for that team, and I can't wait to see what they do without him. And hopefully that doesn't mean trading Ohtani and trading Mike Trout, because I want those guys to win a chip in Anaheim. Top prospect for the Phillies, Bryce Harper hit 2 home runs in his return from breaking his hand. Obviously, I'm joking about the prospect part, but after hitting 2 home runs in his first game back and making it look really easy in the process, he walked it off the very next game. Bryce Harper, I just want to update you guys, he's back and he looks primed to go off. Now, before we talk about Fernando Tatis Jr. apologizing, I do want to mention that the Yankees did in fact sweep the Subway Series. They are 3-0 since Aaron Boone decided it would be a fantastic idea to slam the table and just scream, "We can fix it," or whatever he did. And then last but not least, before we talk about the games from yesterday, I do just want to roll Fernando Tatis Jr. and his apology. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments, do you believe that he's being sincere, or do you think that this was a script that he just read off? To me, it feels sincere. I mean, he let down his country. That's about as bad as it gets, right?
I would like to start this day just by saying I'm truly sorry. I am. I have lost so much love from people. I have felt to the front office, the San Diego Padres, Peter Siler, AJ Preller. I have felt to every fan of this city. I have felt to my country. I have felt my family. I've seen how my dreams have turned into my worst nightmares. A couple days, a couple months. But there's no other one to blame than myself. I'm gonna make sure that I'm never back in this position again. The distraction that I have been is just something unacceptable. Something I have no excuse. And it is action that's going to speak for myself in the future. So there's going to be a whole new story out there. And there's going to be changes out there. And it starts today.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the games from yesterday. The Tampa Bay Rays, they walked off the Halos even though Mike Trout went yard. Mike Trout missed a month. He's already up to 26 home runs. I forgot that he had that many. Tampa Bay has now won 5 in a row, and they are looking strong heading into the final month of the season. The Oakland Athletics, they walked off the Marlins. That's really all I have to say. The A's and the Marlins are not very good this year, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it at that. The Guardians, they came to play in San Diego. They swept a little mini series. Jose and OG, Oscar Gonzalez, they went back to back. I was in the OG home run shot. I felt like SpongeBob in the Krusty Krab commercial.
Appetizing food in the 7 seas.
There I am, Gary, there I am.
We start with a fresh patty, grilled.
J-Ram ended this game with 2 home runs. He now has 102 RBIs on the season. The Guardians, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx my team, but they're playing very well. The Phillies, they got some huge help from JT and Rhys Hoskins. The Phillies have now won 3 in a row, and like I mentioned in the intro of today's video, they're getting Bryce Harper back at pretty much the perfect moment. Now, I am going a little bit quicker because I do have some things to do today, but we're still going to talk about every single game, like the White Sox facing off against the Orioles in a battle of the wild card. So we have Moncada's defense pretty much saving the game. He robbed Jorge Mateo. Jorge Mateo almost did it again by clearing the bases on an extra base hit. But Moncada's leather, it saved the day for the White Sox. Now the Astros, they don't care about your feelings. The fact that Carlos Correa is back in town. I don't know if it was the first time that Carlos Correa was back as a member of the Twins, but whatever. The Twins have now lost 5 games in a row, and they are 4 games back of the Central and the wild card. Now, this next one, even though George Kirby threw an MLB record 24 straight strikes to start off this game, the Nationals, they held the Mariners to 1 earned run, and they get a 3-1 victory. So the Mariners and the Guardians are about to face off in a huge series. Wild card implications are on the line, so make sure you guys tune into that series. It is going to be a lot of fun. And I just want to mention that J-Rod, he became the 2nd player in baseball into the 2020 club. That's 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases. He's the 2nd after Marcus Semien. So shout out to Marcus Semien. He was a former Blue Jay, so let's talk about the Blue Jays. Springer's double in the 10th wins it for Toronto, as the Boston Red Sox have been reeling, just like the Minnesota Twins. I think the Red Sox are on a 3-game losing streak. They dropped to 7 games back after the 3rd consecutive loss. The Braves, well, oh my God, they absolutely dismantled the Pittsburgh Pirates as Matt Olson hits a grand slam into the Allegheny River. Now, in this game, Oneil Cruz did make some history, though. So, Oneil Cruz, at the beginning of the season, he made history for the hardest thrown baseball by any infielder in StatCast history. And then right there, he hit a baseball 122.4 miles an hour. That is the hardest baseball that has ever been physically tracked. Oneil Cruz is a glitch in the game. He doesn't make sense. The LA Dodgers thrashed the Brew Crew yet again, and I mean, what can't the Dodgers do? They have unlocked Joey Gallo. It looks like they've unlocked Andrew Heaney. He struck out 10 yesterday. They just got back Dustin May, so I was a little bit skeptical as to why they traded away Mitch White, but Dustin May, he was cooking, folks. Again, they've unlocked Joey Gallo. Cody Bellinger has been really good as of late. I mean, the LA Dodgers look absolutely unstoppable right now. The Rangers, they also thrashed someone. The Rockies, you have Nathaniel Lowe and Matthias combining for 8 RBIs on the day. The Rangers are 6-4 over their last 10 games, and the offense has been looking very zesty as of late. They look like they can be pretty good going forward. As long as they can call up Josh Young and their other prospects, they could be nasty going into the next few seasons. Bobby Witt Jr., speaking of nasty, 435 feet off of that blast. He saves Kansas City. Now, he probably won't win Rookie of the Year unless he goes off over the final month, but 18 home runs and 24 stolen bases with an almost 110 OPS plus from a basically 21-year-old, that is sick. The Cubs, they made the Cardinals look like, not the Cardinals, because St. Louis has been playing really good in the second half. McKinstry, he led the attack against St. Louis with 3 RBIs, and the Cubs staff, they've been looking not too shabby as of late. And last but not least, the Tigers, they got to Logan Webb. Matt Manning has been thriving ever since returning from injury. His velo is ticking up and up, which is a great sign. He now owns a 2.37 ERA in his first, let's just call it 40 innings on the year. He's looking very good. Now, I know I went through the games a little bit quicker than usual, but that's just because I have a second video to record. They released a supercharged 99 Oneil Cruz, so that would be up later today. But thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the Web Gems.
And pokes it out to right center. Varsho and Thomas. Dalton Varsho's got it. And Thomas peeled off at just the right moment.
To right field. Aquino back on the track. Leaps at the wall. He misses it. Too tall. Windmill on at third base. Hoskins sent home. Throw to the plate. The tag from Romine. He's out.
On the ground, Altuve backhands, throws on the bounce and gets his former double play partner.
Looped. Oh, what a catch! On cue, the Twins shortstop.
Rafael Devers swings and he bounces it to the left side. Backhanded diving stop made by Chapman to second for one. Turn to first. What a double play! In the shift, Matt Chapman continues to dazzle on the diamond with the leather.
2 hit since. And that remains the same on a great catch by Mountcastle.
That's all ready to help out Watkins, and you're right, it's a nice bounce back.
The ball would snake on you, though, on the ground.
Miles Straw going back. He's at the wall. He made a sensational grab.
Oh, Miggy, did he do it again? Yes, he did. Stop it, Miggy.
Diving play to his right by the shortstop Rojas, and from the outfield grass he gets up and he throws out Chad Pinder. A tremendous.
All right, guys, I'm here at Petco Park with my boys.
Let's
everyone
go!
say what's up.
No!
All right, everyone say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe! And turn the post notifications on.
I like this kid.
Yeah!